What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Flicking on My Big Tarot, here where I bring you the beauty, juice, and spiritual truth. I'm your spirit guide host, Miss DC, and today, you guys, we are back with another general reading for this sign of Gemini. Please understand this will not apply to every single Gemini, as every single Gemini is not going through the same scenario. Cross watchers, anybody outside the Gemini energy, you're more than welcome to join in, tune in, but please utilize this information for its most positive purpose. Spirit told me to talk to you, so I will be talking to you guys with my Kipper and Modern Witch Tarot deck. For more information, everything will be in the description box below. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this video. And if this is so, drop a tip in my Cash App and let me know. Without further ado, Gemini, this reading is for you. So, Gemini, I feel like you're a big part of the community, meaning you're someone who knows a lot of people. You know a lot of people, you're around a lot of people all the time, people in the community, outside the community. I mean, work, family, you're always just kind of like around people, right? And I feel like you're in a relationship with someone and it's not going well because this flipped out in reverse. Usually I'll take it in the upright, but even with it being in the upright, we have the card of despair here. So I feel like the masculine energy, probably more than the feminine energy, is kind of like in despair, may not really know what to do about this situation. I feel like Gemini, this might be for somebody who's married or in a higher level of commitment. This would be something like that or somebody like that. And I feel like everybody may know, the community knows that you two are together. This is kind of like I'm getting like a celebrity relationship. Everybody knows that you all are together. Let me put this in upright. Everybody knows that you all are together, but I feel like kind of like behind closed doors, somebody's not happy. I feel like somebody might have a pet. A pet might be significant. I don't know why I'm getting like a pet. A pet might be significant. A dog, a cat, maybe a hamster, something that, children would play with. Geminis are usually around children. And in the community card, we have a child here. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like your emotions are all over the place right now. And I feel like maybe people in the community are getting to you possibly because of something that they're seeing or possibly something that you're doing. I feel like maybe you're not getting along with a particular type of community. I feel like maybe kids are driving you crazy or something about some children. Maybe you've turned your back on some children. It's kind of like if you're a celebrity and you go to a school where there are a lot of kids and the kids are asking for your autograph and you don't give it to them. It's just kind of like, I'm in my energy. Like, I don't feel like giving it right now. Like, I don't feel like signing nothing. It's like I get like a conceited type of energy. It's kind of like, I'm just conceited. Like people that are conceited, in my opinion, are not rational thinkers. I feel like if you're conceited, you're irrational thinker. That's how I feel. And I just kind of get this like conceited like energy. And and I don't know why I feel like maybe you've turned your back on some children. I feel like a kid that may be close to you, you're kind of turning your back on, or it's like, it's about me, it's not about you. I feel like somebody is not paying attention to their children. I feel like this person may want to start over. This person may want to start the relationship over. And maybe once you get out of this negative energy, you'll be able to start your relationship over. I feel like you want to start new, you want to start fresh, you want to end something and restart it. It's like if we were going through a separation, we didn't divorce, we were just separated, but we're going to try to work on our relationship type of situation. You know, it would be something like that. But for whatever reason, you're stuck, you're trying to figure something out with the Hangman. And then we got the Death card and the Hangman, so this is really difficult for you, and then your emotions are all over the place. So I feel like you're just like, you're just like, I feel like you're so conceited that it's causing havoc in your relationships, because I just see like a community, I see a family, I see kids, and you see how he's starting over, but he's stepping on everybody as he's going, as he's starting over, he's stepping on. It's just kind of like, I'm moving out of this, I used to be this way type of energy. I used to be the guy that used to go in the community and sign the kids autographs, or, you know, play sports with the kids, or draw with the kids, or, you know, I was a guidance counselor. I don't know why I'm picking up like heavy children, but it's like, I used to be that type of person, but now I've gotten so much attention, or maybe this relationship is bothering me so much that it's causing me to be a little bit conceited. Like, so you know how you have somebody who will be dealing with, let's say they're married, right? They're married and their person is like, they're married and their person is like bothering them or irritating them. So when you see them, they're in this energy of kind of like being single, you know, they just kind of conceited, kind of fucking around with everybody, you know, just getting a little bit here, getting a little bit there, you know, flirting a little bit more. Cause it's like, when I was married and I was happy, I wasn't really flirting with you, you know, I kind of curve your motherfucking ass. But now I'm just kind of, because this joint is irritating me. This joint is pissing me off. This joint is just like, ah, like I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna go over here and show this little joint some attention, because Geminis, y'all do that. Y'all will jump from people to 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 people. You all are just like how your minds work. And as an air sign, I understand how you all operate, because is it Mercury? You're ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, information, constant changes, constant changes. It's always going, something is always changing. So you're always meeting different types of people, and your mind is equally as active, because it's like, well, if I'm into, let's say, sports, and you're into sports, then you turn around, I don't want to do sports, I want to do politics. Now you're heavily into politics. Now, so I don't want to do politics. Now I want to be a chef. You know, it's like, now you cooking more. Now you doing stuff that involves cooking and shit. Oh, well, now I want to be a healthcare provider. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're just all this energy in all these different places. And I feel like you're at a place right now where the relationship that you're in is not good. And it's kind of causing you to be a little bit conceited. It shouldn't be like that, but it shouldn't be like that, but no. Yeah, and I feel like you're mad. You're mad at someone with the five of cups here. I feel like you done kicked over a cup. Like somebody, I feel like your relationship is not going well, but it's showing to the community. And the community, I feel like, isn't responding well. It's just kind of like that Khloe Kardashian and what's that boy name? I forget the dude that Khloe Kardashian is married to. Now he's married to her openly, publicly. He's married to her, but you see, due to his popularity, now, now he all sleeping with multiple people. He out, you know, at the bar, at the clubs, you know, getting pictures shot with other females and stuff like that. But you married, you know, you done had a baby, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you done had a baby with this joint, then you turned around and I think got somebody else pregnant. You know, it's like now that you getting all of this fame from this person, or you're going through whatever with this person, it's like this person is kind of like irritating you and putting you in the energy of being like self-centered and kind of arrogant. And I feel like your emotions are all over the place because people in the community see it. It's like they know you, everybody knows that LeBron James is married. But if LeBron James was openly out dealing with other people, or just like the dude that's messing with Chloe, if and people in the community see that, they see that and they're like, oh my God, he's supposed to be married, and they're saying, well, she's stupid because she's dealing with him. And you know, it's a bunch of stuff being talked about in the community based off of this. And you don't have to be a celebrity, you could just be well known in your neighborhood, you could have went to school with a group of people, you know, you all are always around a lot of people. So when certain emotions come out, people see it and they're gonna feel how the fuck they want to feel about it. Yeah, like I feel like you're trying to come out of this energy, but you may be having a hard time doing it because the toxicity is good. You know what I'm saying? The toxicity is what's important. And that's not good in this situation. And see, somebody, I feel like this feminine energy probably cut you off. The feminine energy cut you off, or the other person is like, fuck no, I'm not dealing with this. These two cards came out. Yeah, it's a good decision to not build. This person feels like it's a very good decision to not build, to not try to make this work, because people will probably praise you for getting out of the situation. So whether this is you or whether this is them, but what I was going to say to you is something that I had just learned is that why you wonder why people hold on to toxic, because toxic is pain. People pay attention to the pain. Just like when you go to a hospital, everybody in the hospital, you wonder why everybody in the hospital is mad, why the hospital is not a positive place, because most of the people that are in the hospital are hurting, they're in pain. And because they're in pain, it doesn't make them happy. It puts them in a state of depression. It puts them in a state of having high levels of anxiety and being mad at the people for having to wait, being mad at the patients for stinking, or, you know, trying to cut in line, or whatever the case is, right? So it's the same situation here. You pay more attention to the pain that you're suffering because that is what has your attention. That is what you're putting attention to. So anything that might be considered positive, you're not paying attention to because you don't want this pain to further, you know, penetrate you more. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to deal with that. You want to monitor the pain. You want to make sure, you know, nah, you ain't going, you know, you're not going to hurt me, or you're not going to do this. I'm trying to get better, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a back and forward kind of energy. And that's what I think this is. Pleasure is no longer pleasure, it's pain. If you don't, you better.